guys, it's Roxie with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to help you with breathing for that big Broadway type belt sound. And I'm going to give you a couple of different songs on how this really works when you break it down. I'm all about breaking down stuff here at this channel. So, you know, if you're in voice lessons, you probably already hear, oh, you've got to breathe with your diaphragm, you know, use that big muscle. Your diaphragm's that big muscle under your lungs. That's for, you know, helping you support your breathing. That's true. That's true. You have to. That is where that support comes. The diaphragm is what helps you get those big notes out. And if you are on your back flat, you automatically breathe from there. That's what does help you support those big notes. And so that's the first exercise. If you get on your back, you will automatically feel, and put your hand there, you will automatically feel that's where you're breathing from. Not here. You will feel that you're breathing from here. So then if you stand, you realize, oh, that's where I have to keep learning to breathe from there when I sing. It's not like, you know, the breathing from here. It's this muscle you need to control, the diaphragm. So that's the first exercise. Also, this is still part of tip number 1. Since you are using this diaphragm muscle, you can't slump. You know, you can't do that. You have to have good posture, because if you slump, all of that just cuts off the diaphragm. You know, you can't breathe. That's going to cut off that muscle. So you have to pull up and relax, you know, the shoulders. You have to stand tall. You have to relax all of this, relax the jaw, relax the tongue, so that you can get that air out. And that will immediately improve the sound and improve your projection, your breathing, to help this muscle and support yourself and get all that air out. So just with this first exercise, I want to show you, because I'm going to take some people from Gypsy. When you're trying, it's not just a matter of holding the big notes out, but it's also a matter of getting those quick notes out. Like sometimes there's talking and then a big long note out. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean here. Okay. So I just picked up in the middle of the song to show you what I mean. People can thrive and bloom, living life in a living room. That's perfect for some people of 105, but I've at least gotta try. Okay, so that's what I mean. There's like some talking, like, some people can thrive and bloom, living life in a living room. That's okay for some people of 105. But then there's that big long note. So you've got those little bitty words you have to keep, like, you've got proper breath support you have to keep up for. And then you've got to make sure that you're building enough breath behind that to support that big 105. And you just, like, you could hold that note forever if you've got proper breath support. You don't need to, not right there in that particular song at that moment. But that's what I mean. You have to know when to control your breath at certain moments in the song. Okay, so another thing to help you with those quick, like, moments of, like, oh, how do I build? You've got to think of, like, training this muscle to help you build. It's like a strengthening muscle, just like you would build your leg muscles for dance, or your arms, or whatever. I call it the Tommy ha-has, which is like from the Who's Tommy. Some people call it panting. Some people just call it ha 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 ha. If you've ever seen the Who's Tommy, there's a song called Christmas. The lead is singing, did you ever see the faces of the children? They get so excited. But the chorus in the back is literally like doing this. And in the whole song, they're doing ha 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 ha. I mean, that's harder almost than like singing the whole dang song. So it takes total breath support to do those ha 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 ha. And because you've got to be able to use that muscle, that in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You're trying to you're like taking quick breaths, but you're supporting it with that ha 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 ha. It is like panting. You could do it panting too, like a dog. Whatever gets you there, but it's all here. You're not like hyperventilating. You're not using your breathing. It's all from here, and that really strengthens that diaphragm muscle to help you with songs. That's what I'm talking about. Like when you have those quick into a long note. It's almost like you got to think of talking, vamping up into a high note and then going over the hump. You know, or sometimes you have that staccato kind of thing that you've just got to keep talking. Sometimes there are those talking songs. Sort of like Catherine in Newsies has that very fast talking song. But you got to have breath support to really support those talking kind of songs. Last exercise, I would call it the hissing exercise, which is you take in a big deep breath and then you let out this small hiss and see how long you can hold the hiss. So you would take in, get like just your nice posture, you're not slumped, your nice posture, breathe in, and then you let out a and when it finally tapers off, you know that's as long as you've let that air out. And try to keep holding it, you know, longer and longer and see how long that hiss holds out. I mean, if you start off and it's just sort of, and that's as long as you can hold it, that's fine. But try to really hold out that hiss as long as possible. Then later you can change it if you want to a note and see how long you can hold out that note. But hissing is a really good, it's softer on your voice, especially when you're warming up. Just that small hiss sound. Breathe in through here, and then as you hold out that hiss, you're going to feel you're going to feel tension in your diaphragm. It's going to be contracting, not expanding. It's going to be contracting as you let that hiss sound out. And you're going to know that, oh, I'm running out of breath. And as soon as you run out of breath, just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. But take it in. And that's a really good exercise because you're really not worried about pitch or anything at that point. You're just focused on the breathing at that point. And that's really all you want to be worried about at this point is your breathing technique for singing. So that can help you build up your breathing, strengthen your diaphragm muscle, and so that when you switch and you go to, then you can go to your vocal exercises and then a song. And this is all about helping you breathe so you can learn to support those big, long, fabulous Broadway notes that we all want to be able to hit. Okay, there you go. Hope you like that. Hope you found those tips helpful. Subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other videos, and I'll see you in the next.